Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is PC2 online lesson number 28. I wish everybody is doing well, staying healthy. I miss you all. So for this week, I would like you to videotape yourself for the sound Genic. So it's basically like an in-class solo performance, so that I get to watch your solo performance and see how it goes with your song and practicing, and then I will give some comments in my next video. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna start with the same routine. Cadences play. We're gonna start with C major. Are you ready? Find your spot. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Again. Again. And again. Again. Okay, now let's do G major. Find your spot and remember the fast sharp. Okay, 1, 2, ready, play. Again. 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 Next, F major. Be careful with the C flat. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, try. Again. Again. Okay, last one, A minor. Are you ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Again. Now let's talk about another special homework is gonna be the written homework. So could you please open up your book to page 61, and then it's also for the entire page. Actually, it's gonna be your homework. So you have side playing number 1, and then if you can do the side playing number 2, that would be great. So I only give you number 1 on the homework sheet, but if you can do number 2, that would be great. And then the how do you play these pieces as fanfare? So tempo, articulation, dynamic. So I want you put definition for the these 3 terms. That will be your homework. I'm gonna talk about this terms definition next week, so I'll give you the answer next week. So I think we talk about the tempo, articulation, dynamic already in the past lesson. So I think you will be fine on your own, and then I'll give you the answer next week. Okay, let's do the example. We're gonna start with melody hearing in C major. So I'm gonna play 2 times for each 2 bars, and then 2 times by 2 times. So listen, C major. Second time. Your turn. Now I'm gonna continue, listen. Second time. So the first 2 bars I played so, fa, mi, re, do, And the second 2 bars I did re, mi, fa, sol, mi, re, do. So basically it's like a scale, do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol. So scale going down and then going up. So step, step, step by step. Okay, let's do one more. A minor, are you ready? And think about the register, right? I think I talked about this last week. So think about the high sound, the low sound. Even though I start on do, maybe I start on middle do, high do, low do, right? Think about the sound, the register, the range of the sound. So we're in the key of A minor. Second time. Your turn. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Second time. Your turn. Okay, first two bars I played do, re, mi, si, and then I played si, do, si, la. Hopefully you got that. Alrighty. Okay. Accompaniment, page 24. Accompaniment and the variation. Page 24. So we're in the key of. I'm not gonna tell you. You got to identify by yourself, and then look at your left hand. You have a given left hand. So think about the key signature, given left hand, and then your right hand. And then really important that you have right hand starts on the bass clef. That means you make your right hand start lower, right? So you don't start on the center, it's a middle do, you go down, right? Because it's bass clef. Okay, I'm gonna play the right hand as usual, and then you think about your key, okay? This one, the melody is very popular, so you should know it. Okay, now let's try the harmony first, and then we're gonna do the variation. So I'm not gonna tell you the key. I'm gonna tell you the key after, okay? 1, 2, re, first bar, go. Keep going. First bar. Second bar. Third bar. Rest. Okay, so we're in the key of G major. Because we have fa sharp, and the first note left hand is a so, and the last note we are not so as well. So make sure you do so and so, si, re, okay? Re and fa sharp, do, re, okay? Now let's try the variation of the harmony. So we can do bum cha, or we can do bum cha cha cha. Since we're in 4/4, so we have the bum cha cha cha. If we're in 3/4, then we go bum cha cha, like bum cha cha, bum cha cha, like that, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Re, so, 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 re, and so. 2, 3, off. Okay. Anything? Sorry. Suddenly forgot what I want to say. Okay, so last bar, you see, that's a rest, right? So make sure you play 3 beats and then you finish with me. That's the key point that you got to pay attention. Other than that, I think it's good. Make sure that I was saying the left hand, so I was reminding you the so, right? So, si, re, so, si, re, fa, sharp, do, re, so, and so, si, re. So you keep track. All right. Okay, now we're going to start with a new song. It's called Don't Pass Me By, page 54. Okay, make sure your pencil's out because we have lots of to talk about in this piece. So first of all, on page 55, you may see a key signature of E minor. I think we didn't learn E minor yet. We learned, we have seen C major, G major, F major, A minor, and D minor. So this one is called E minor. So in E minor, you have a fa sharp. So it's the same as the G major. G major also has a fa sharp. So they share the same key signature, which is the fa sharp. And then E minor, in E minor, you have harmonic E minor, you have re sharp. It's just like the A minor, you have the so sharp. So, so it's the seventh note of the A minor, so which is. So in order to resolve the home note, which is A, the La, we have to raise the so. So sound like this. Okay, and then E minor, because we have the fa sharp already, and then the seventh note, which is the re. So in order to resolve the sound like resolving the mi, so we have to go half step higher, which is a re sharp. So we go. Okay, so key signature, which is the fa sharp in E minor, and make sure you circle that in the beginning as well. There. And then I have, if you want to do, you can circle the re sharp as accidentals. First page, you have a second line. Second line, re sharp there. And then right hand re sharp. And then there's the La natural as well. The La natural. Anything else that you have to notice? And also the Do sharp right here. Lots of accidentals in this piece. Do sharp and the La sharp, I believe. Yes, that's left hand. Okay. And then second page, I think it's pretty easy. You have a key. You have accidentals. First bar left hand is a So sharp, and then the second last bar before the coda, right before the coda, there's a re sharp as well. And be careful with all the fa sharp. You have to play every single fa in this piece is a fa sharp. And yeah, and then we're gonna talk about two coda. You remember there is a special sign we call it Samuel sign. That looks like a dollar sign, right? We talk about this in the class. This is the Samuel sign, means a repeat from the sign. And then you may see something really interesting. That's coda. Coda means like extended ending within the piece. So if there's a piece, coda is the last section for that piece. So it's make the ending a little bit longer, more elaborated. So we have the first page, Don't Pass Me By. We go, we start from the beginning, and then we go to the end. The DS. Descenu means repeat from the sign, and then we go here. That's the sign for the coda, which means that you're gonna stop here and jump to the coda sign, which is the last bar. Okay, this is how the piece works. And then in this piece, the coda is a little bit shorter. It's only one bar, right? It could normally, the coda could be like a page long or 2 pages long, 3 pages long, okay? This is just like a form that shows you how the coda works. And One more thing, in the coda, there's a formata sign. Formata sign that looks like that. Make sure you circle. Formata sign means hold the note longer than usual. Okay. Now I'm gonna play the piece, and then you think about the tempo marking, key signature, no, time signature, sorry, and then think about the first bar. There's something really special with the first bar, okay? Back to the beginning. Two coda. Okay, like that. Again, it's andante. It's just walking speed, right? It's not too slow, not too fast, and yeah. And you hear the form, right? I start from the beginning and then I stop at the end, like right before the coda, and then I jump into the coda. Few more things, which is this, the tie notes. Circle all the tie notes. First tie note appeared in the second line. Third bar, that's a C. Circle that. And then second one is the last line, second bar, that's a mi, that's been tied. And then I want you to find the last one on your own. It's on the last page. Okay? Make sure you circle that. And then really interesting, it's a 3/4, so it's like, sound like a slow dance to me. So it's andante, walking speed, and then this piece we did not start with beat 1, we start on beat 3, which is called a pickup measure. You see, the first bar is not a full bar, it's only half bar. So where is the rest of the bar, or the rest of the beats, is at the end. Okay, so there's 1, 2, and then you start on beat 3. So if you can write it down, like pickup measures, write up number 3, so you know that you start on beat 3, and then you can write like a pickup measure. So remind yourself that when you do not start on beat 1, the piece, that means you start with a pickup measure. You don't start with a full measure. You start with a half measure. Okay? Okay, let's get practicing. Don't pass me that. So, for homework, I just want you to do the left hand for next week. No rushing for the right hand yet, so I want you to go really steady. Da, 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 da. Note by note, make sure you follow the rhythm as well. And the first note, you start with mi. We're in the key of E minor, so left hand you start from the low mi, so you start with mi, so C, okay? And then make sure you count for the tie notes, 1, 2, 3, and then over the bar, 1, 2, and then rest. Be careful with the quarter rest. Okay. Now let's do the moon fell on the lake. Sorry. Just the left hand. If you want to do your right hand, feel free to do the right hand, but no rushing for now. I want to make sure that you're playing really solid with left hand, and then we're gonna add your right hand. Okay. Let's take a look at page 20. The moon fell on the lake. Okay, this piece is supposed to be like a teacher and student, like a duet. I just want to talk a little bit of this piece, and then that would be, it's not hard because, but basically your left hand and right hand play the same notes, and yeah, especially the first page. So sound like that's a tie note and rest. Rest. Okay, just page 20, still the same page, still page 20, hands together playing. I want you to pay attention to a few things. One is the last line, you have C flats, you have E flats. I want you to circle all that. Okay, the last line is C flats, left hand and right hand. And then your starting note, your right hand, left hand starts on mi, left hand starts on middle mi, right hand starts on the high mi. And if you read your left hand notes, right? It's G clef, and it's gonna go mi la mi re so la, and then that's the left hand, and the right hand play the same notes. So basically, you go the same direction. So. And then crescendo, this at the end, sorry, the last line, there's a big crescendo, right? So you gotta go, take your time, da, 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 da. That's the peak. And then that's a forte, right? Oops, that's a forte. So that is the peak of the first page. So be careful with that. Maybe next week, we're gonna try, I'm gonna play the teacher's part, so you take that part, that's gonna be your special part. And then first bar, again, it's only half bar, it's not a full bar. That is called a pickup measure, so be aware of that, okay? So that would be the homework. And then page 67, the minuet. So basically I added another new song for you. Okay, and then now let's do minuet. Okay. So for the minuet so last week we did the right hand, and then this week I want you to do the left hand. If you can do both hands, that will be great, okay? I'm gonna play the piece. I want you to listen. We need to try both hands. I want you to do both hands play. Okay, so 3/4 minuet, it's a dance music, it's by Mozart. So both hands start the same notes, which your right hand start with re, left hand start with re. One is middle re, one is the high re. All the left hand staccato notes that you see that I was keep my left hand bouncy. Okay, and then here the second line is quite interesting. It's left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Okay, the alternation there. Okay, right. And make sure you do the repeat. There's a repeat sign at the end. And the minuet you can try a little bit faster if you already tried both hands. have left hand at the end. That's really, you make sure that your left hand really stands out. The staccato sound, nice and short, okay? All right. And I think that will be all. Minuet, I'm aiming for, so next week will be the Janek. I want you to send me a video. It's a solo performance. And then Minuet is my next goal for solo, both hands. Because I think we've done lots of dances, and I want you to try different styles of dances. Like a Janek sound like a dance too, and a Minuet is very Baroque, like a classical music type of dance music. Yeah, so I want you to try to have some fun with this piece. Something, the style that I want you really focus on. Okay, yeah, and then a short piece. Page 44, I just wanted to say a few things, okay? A short piece is pretty straightforward, and you want to make, if you did, I think you did hands together playing, some of you, and I wish all of you did hands together playing already. And you want to make sure that your right hand, make your right hand sings, make sure that your right hand sings really well. So it's like, make sure that your right hand, because your right hand plays the melodic line, right? It takes the role of the solo, and then your left hand is the accompaniment. So make sure you do keep that for the first page, and then for the second page, especially the second line, from the second line, if you notice that from the second line to here, to the second last line, your left hand takes over the solo, right? So your left hand becomes the solo, and then right hand, it's sort of the accompaniment, right? I'm gonna start from the second page, second line. I want you to listen, watch and listen. So I did fa, mi, re. So listen one more time. Fa, like that. All right. Okay, I think that will be all for today's lesson, and make sure you keep up your side playing, and if you have any questions, please email me or comment down below. And then every week I try to set up a goal for you to finish a piece, so because I don't keep track, right? It's not a normal setting like an in-class lesson, so from this week, I want to keep track that every week at least you accomplish one song, hands together playing, and then the rest, I think that will be on your own. But I only check you for one song, and then by the end of the term, that you have plenty songs to play, to choose from for your exam. Remember, you do still have exam. It's just a matter of the time. Okay, that will be all for today's lesson, and I wish you, again, staying well at home and get lots of practicing, and stay healthy, stay safe. I miss you all. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.